It's time for the SoCAL Showdown featuring Carson King and Leo Grimes. Growing up only a highways drive away, these two prospects grew up battling against each other for the top QB in the state. With Leo being Carson in state their junior year, for Carson to come back and win it as a senior, these two quarterbacks were the talk of the class until they decided to continue their rivalry into college, with Carson committing to UCLA and Leo going to USC. Both these QBs can do it all. From airing it out to making defenders look silly, the nation is awaiting the Week 9 matchup of the Crosstown Showdown. Who will come out on top? Carson, the 6'1 southpaw with unlimited energy, or Leo, the 6'4 showman, always coming up big.
First game of Carson's collegiate career is going to be on the road against Hawaii, and he's going to hit his receiver out of the slot to pick up a big gain and already get UCLA across the 50, where he's going to go ahead and put his legs on display for the first time this season. He's going to spin out two defenders and give UCLA a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line, where he's going to go ahead and take it himself and get his first touchdown on the season as UCLA scores in a few quick plays. Their defense is going to get a stop and good field position, and then Carson is going to find the tight end for yet another touchdown. Then the defense is going to get another stop, so he's going to go up top and find his slot receiver, beating the safety on the post route as they go up 21-0. Then their defense is going to get yet another stop, absolutely dominating the Rainbow Warriors, no diddy, as Carson is going to go deep yet again and find Gilmore in the end zone to go ahead and give them a 28-point lead, where they're going to go ahead and just keep pouring it on. He's going to find Loa, and he's going to beat his man all the way into the end zone for yet another big play touchdown. And just to show you guys that this is on Heisman, UCLA is just going crazy as David is finally going to get involved right here, and then Carson is able to find Loa again for another touchdown on this game, and it's getting ugly as Carson is going to go deep again. I'm sorry I don't know how to say his name, but I'm just going to go ahead and go Makoa as Carson throws for 7 touchdowns, headed into USC, where they're all going to start this game off with a bang. Number 1 to number 1 connection, as Leo's going to go ahead and hit Branch right there to give USC their first 7 of this game against LSU, and then Leo's going to put his scrambling on display, picking up another first down, and then finding Branch on the curl for another first down, where he's going to go ahead and scramble and pick up a block and set USC up with a 1st and goal, where they're trying to take a 2-score lead, and they're going to go ahead and do that as Leo's able to find Robinson in the end zone for yet another touchdown, and then USC's defense is going to reward them with another stop. So now they're here trying to go ahead and get that 21 skunk, and they're going to do that right here, uno to uno, as Branch burns his man for yet another touchdown on this game. And then Leo is going to make a crazy play on this 3rd and 21. He's going to roll to his right and find his receiver to go ahead and move the chain, where he's going to find Hudson, and then follow it up by finding his tight end McCree to set them up with the 1st and goal, where he's going to use his legs to go ahead and get his first rushing touchdown of this season. LSU would put up a good fight, but this right here would be the icing on the cake. Leo was going to bomb it up to Robinson as he absolutely fries and then trolls the LSU Tigers into the end zone to go ahead and start USC off at 1-0, headed back to UCLA, where Carson has a 2-0 Indiana squad. He's going to start this game off with a big gain to his tight end. He's going to go ahead and break a tackle and set them up inside the red zone, where he's going to go ahead and use his legs and spin to the inside to give them a 1st and goal from the 2. He's actually going to misread the coverage and get baited by this defender for his first interception of this season, but thankfully the defense was able to get the stop. So here, still 0-0, UCLA is trying to get the first points of the game. Bruins are driving down the field, and Carson's going to pick up another big game with his legs for about a gain of 12, but unfortunately that drive would only result in 3. The Bruins defense is still playing strong, holding Indiana to 0 points. Carson's going to use his legs again, scrambling past the 1st down marker, where he's going to follow that up by dropping back on a 1st and 10, finding Loa on the drag route to pick up another 1st down, as UCLA is finally able to pick up some steam, as Carson is able to hit David on the slant to pick up yet another big game, where he's going to find his tight end again, but this time it's going to be for a touchdown. UCLA is going to take the 2-score lead, and their defense is going to get another stop, so Carson's going to scramble for another 1st down, trying to go ahead and get a 3-score lead on this game as they get the big play to the slot receiver right there, and Carson is going to roll to his right and find David in the back of the end zone for yet another touchdown. Headed into the 3rd quarter, where he's going to go ahead and drop back again and find the slot receiver. I'm sorry that I keep saying slot receiver, but I for the life of me do not want to botch that name. He's able to find Loa right here for yet another 1st down to get them inside the 30-yard line, where he's going to go ahead and find the tight end on the drag, as it looks like the Bruins are getting a 1st down almost every play. He's going to hit the receiver again on the drag for yet another 1st down. He's going to follow that up by hitting David again for yet another touchdown, as the Bruins offense is looking elite to start this season off. And they're going to keep showing that, as with 2 quick big plays, he's going to hit David right here to get them right back inside the red zone, and then again for yet another touchdown, as UCLA is absolutely dominating Indiana headed into the 4th quarter, where he's going to hit the tight end again and then find the slot receiver on the drag to give the Bruins yet another red zone trip, where Carson is going to use his legs to get them inside the 1-yard line, and then they go at the QB sneak to give him another rushing touchdown on this season, as UCLA absolutely steamrolls Indiana to move on to 2-0, as we go back to USC, where they have a 1-0 Utah State. Leo's going to go ahead and start this game off with a bang, finding Robinson down the sideline, go ahead and give them a 7-point lead to start the 2nd quarter, where Leo's going to go ahead and use his legs to get USC across the 50. He's going to drop back on the 2nd and 10 and not see anything he likes, so he's going to use his scramble ability again, picking up big yards and getting USC back inside the red zone. We're on a 2nd and 3. They go with the play action, and he's able to find his receiver in the back of the end zone for a toe tap touchdown, and Utah State only gets 3. So here USC's trying to go up 2 scores. Leo's able to find Hudson on the crosser to set them up with another 1st and goal, where he's going to find O'Neal out of the backfield for another touchdown on this game, where the defense is going to get a great stop right before halftime as well. So with only 16 seconds left, Leo is going to find the tight end McCree in the end zone for yet another touchdown before the half, and USC gets the ball to start. So to start this quarter, Hudson's going to go ahead and beat his man and take it all the
the way to the house to increase USC's lead, where their defense is going to get another stop, and then Leo's going to use his legs yet again to pick up another big gain of yards, where he's going to drop back on a 3rd and 3 and then find his man Hudson again, who's been having a huge game. He's going to get another first down, where Leo's going to roll to his right and then find him yet again for another first down, where they go with the RPO to O'Neal, and he's able to run in the end zone untouched, as USC drops 40 points on Utah State behind Leo's 5 touchdowns to remain undefeated on the season. As we go to LSU, as UCLA is going to have to play the 19th ranked Tigers, they're going to start off with a bang, going with this touch pass and picking up big yards to put them inside the red zone, where they then go with the bubble screen, and Harden is going to set them up with a 1st and goal, where they're going to give it to Jones, and he's going to fall into the end zone to go ahead and score the first points of this game, where LSU would go ahead and match. So 7-7 toward the end of the first quarter. Carson's going to go ahead and find his slot receiver, and he's going to turn on the Jets, outrunning all the Tigers, taking this one all the way to the house to go ahead and give the Bruins the lead right back, but they're going to go ahead and strike again. Carson's going to go ahead and go deep to Sturtevant right here, trying to go ahead and get the lead back, headed into the half. He's going to roll to his right, picking up a first down, where UCLA would only get 3, but then the Tigers would get another 7, so with only 12 seconds left until the half, this is going to go deep, trying to get some points, and he's going to find Sturtevant again, making an amazing catch before the half to get them another 3 to only put them down 1, and then to start this third quarter, Makoa is going to go ahead and burn his man again. I really hope I said that right, but he's made 2 big plays, and this one is going to set UCLA up inside the red zone, where Carson's going to go ahead and hit him again to set them up with a 1st and goal. He's going to go ahead and get himself his 3rd catch in a row to not only get the touchdown, but increase the Bruins lead headed into the 4th quarter, where they're actually going to get their first stop of the game, giving the offense a chance to put the game away, as Makoa is going to make another big catch to set them up with a 1st and goal, and then Makoa again. I'm pretty sure that's 5 or 6 catches in a row to go ahead and end this game and seal it against the ranked Tigers, as UCLA is going to improve to 3-0 on the season. As we head to Michigan, Leo's going to have to play one of the best defenses in the nation in the 5th ranked Wolverines, but that's not going to matter here, as one of the first plays of the game, he's going to find Hudson, as Hudson's going to beat his man and pick up some big yards, getting tackled at the 1, where Leo's going to go ahead and go with the QB sneak and take it himself to go ahead and suck some energy out of this crowd early, but Michigan's going to go ahead and strike back, tying up the game. So on this 2nd and 10, Leo's going to go ahead and scramble and spin out a defender, picking up about a gain of 13 yards, where he's going to find Branch on a curl for the first down, and then he's going to scramble to his right, outrunning the defensive end and taking it all the way into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown of this game. Michigan's only going to get 3 here, so he's going to go ahead and hit Branch for a first down as they try to go up 2 scores. He's going to drop back and find Hudson on the in route as he beats his man to go ahead and put them right back in the red zone. He's going to make a tough throw as he gets hit to go ahead and give them another first down, where he's going to find his receiver on the zig route right here. Ford's going to go ahead and get tackled at the 1-yard line for Leo to get his 3rd rushing touchdown of this game on the QB sneak, as USC takes a multiple score lead on the Wolverines headed into the 4th quarter, where they're going to open the game up even more. Leo's able to find Robinson after the defense gets a stop, and he's going to outrun the defense, taking it all the way into the end zone, showing USC's offense is going to be elite, beating one of the best defenses in the nation to improve to 3-0 on the season. As we shift back to UCLA, where now Carson has to play the 2nd ranked team in the nation in the Oregon Ducks. He's going to start off on the right foot, hitting Pierre to go ahead and pick up a first down, and then finding the tight end in the seam for a huge gain of yards, where he's going to then find his receiver on the curl route wide open in the end zone to go ahead and give them their first points of this game, and then down 3 before the half. Carson's going to go for it all, and he's going to find Sturtevant, beating his man and then diving into the end zone to go ahead and give UCLA their first lead of this game, where the defense is actually going to get another stop. So here, trying to go up 2 possessions, Carson's going to go ahead and hit Lowell right here and pick up another gain of about 15 yards, where he's going to find his tight end wide open on the corner route, putting them right outside of striking distance, where he's going to find his tight end again wide open. He's going to fall at the 1-yard line, where the Bruins go with the QB sneak, and Carson gets him another rushing touchdown on the season and also extends the lead to 2 scores. Coming to the other side of the half, where the tight end is going to make an amazing catch right here over 2 defenders, and then another one right here to go ahead and give them another first down inside the red zone, and then the tight end's going to go ahead and get his 3rd catch of this drive to set them up with the 1st and goal, where Carson's going to find Harden out of the backfield for another touchdown, but Oregon's going to go ahead and score again, only up by 5 points. They're trying to go ahead and get their 2 scores back. He's going to go ahead and make another big play, breaking a tackle and then juking out 2 defenders as he's going to outrun the rest, taking it all the way into the end zone to give the Bruins their 2-score cushion yet again, headed into the 4th quarter, where this is going to be the icing on the cake. Carson's going to find Loa absolutely frying his man, and he's going to extend the ball into the end zone as UCLA is going to move into the top 25, beating the 2nd ranked team in the nation. As we head back to USC, where Leo's already turning up, he's going to hit Robinson over the middle of the field, and he's going to pick up some huge yards, setting the Trojans up with the 1st and goal from the 5, where he's then going to find the tight end, where their defense is also going to get a stop. So we're going to see 1-to-1 for the first time this game. Branch is going to pick up some nice yards on the drag route to put them right back in the red zone, but Leo's going to then find Hudson on the corner route, and then he's going to follow it up by using his legs on a 2nd and goal to go ahead and give USC their 2nd touchdown of this game, and then they're going to go ahead and get another stop. He's going to find McCree right here over the middle of the field to set them up in the red zone yet again, as Leo's going to hit Hudson right here wide open in the end zone for yet another touchdown. Then their defense is going to get a great stop, putting them back in the red zone, where Leo's able to find McCree wide open over the middle of the field, as USC has 30 points in the first half, and the scoring's not going to stop here. They're going to get another stop, and we're going to get the 1-to-1 connection, as Branch is going to absolutely fry his man and take the ball all the way into the end zone, further extending the lead, where the Trojans are also going to get the ball to start the half, and Leo's going to use his legs to juke out a defender defender and pick up about a gain of 25 yards, where he's then going to find Hudson on a 1st and 10 to move the chains, not once but twice, as he's going to hit him here again on this in route, and he's going to pick up some yards, setting them up right outside the end zone, where they go with the read option, and Leo's going to go ahead and walk into the end zone untouched. He's going to hit the shmoney dance as he played like money. The Trojans scored over 40 points behind his 6 touchdowns, headed to Penn State, where UCLA has another game against the 2nd-ranked team in the nation, as they're desperately trying to remain undefeated on the season and further move up polls, as Carson's going to use his legs to pick up some big yards to start the Bruins off on the right, but he's going to get yet another 1st down, then rolling to his right again, picking up big yards and making a defender miss. 3 rushes for 64 yards on the 1st drive, and he's going to go ahead and make that 4 for over 70 and a touchdown. He's going to fall into the end zone and give the Bruins the lead. But as we head toward halftime, Penn State's going to be up by 3 points, so the Bruins are trying to get their lead back, and he's going to find Lowell right here to set them up with the 1st and goal, where he's then going to find Gilmore wide open on the curl for the touchdown, go ahead and give them the lead, and their defense is going to get a stop to start the 3rd quarter, so they're trying to go ahead and go about 2 scores. Carson's going to roll to his left and find the tight end wide open down the field, directing traffic, to set them up with yet another 1st and goal, where he's going to take it himself for his 2nd rushing touchdown of this game, further extending their lead against the 2nd-ranked team in the nation. Penn State's going to go ahead and get 7, but the Bruins offense isn't going to lose momentum. Carson's going to find Sir David for another big play. He's going to follow that up by finding his slot receiver to go ahead and pick up another 1st down, and then finding his number 1 receiver again to put them at the 1-yard line, where he's going to take it himself for his 3rd rushing touchdown of this game, starting a real debate over who the best dual threat in the nation is, as they remain undefeated on the season, beating 2 top 3 teams in a row as we head to Minnesota. And Leo's going to start this game off as he has many others, getting the 1-to-1 connection, as Branch is going to absolutely fry his man, establishing himself as one of the best deep threats in college football, to go ahead and give them the first 7 of this game. And then Leo's going to use his legs to go ahead and scramble for not 1 but 2 first downs, as he picks up a clutch 3rd and 19 to keep the drive alive. And he's going to find his favorite receiver again to set them up with the 1st and goal, where the Gophers try to go with man coverage, so Leo goes ahead and just takes the ball himself, getting another rushing touchdown on this season, going blow for blow with Carson for the best dual threat in the nation, as he's going to hit Hudson here in this 14-to-14 matchup to get them across the 50-yard line, and then he's going to roll to his right on a 2nd and 10 to go ahead and get Branch yet another reception. He's going to drop back and find Hudson, who's going to break a tackle and pick up another 1st down to give the Trojans a 1st and goal, as they're trying to take this lead, as Leo's going to get tackled at the 1-yard line. They call his number again, and he's going to fall into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown of this game, and their defense is going to get a stop. So headed toward half, they're trying to go about 2 possessions. Leo's able to find Hudson in the flat for a 1st down, and then he's able to find O'Neal out of the backfield to give them the 2-score lead they were looking for, and their defense is going to go ahead and get another stop. Leo's able to find Branch again for another big game, where he's able to find O'Neal to get his 2nd touchdown in a row, as he barrels over a defender to get into the end zone. But the scoring's not going to stop there, as Leo's going to drop back and find Robinson, and he's going to juke to the inside to pick up a huge gain of yards, where he's going to find Branch. He's going to break a tackle and fall inside a field goal range, and then he's going to find Hudson on the in route for another big play. USC's trying to drop 40 before the 1st half, and they're going to do that as O'Neal gets his 3rd touchdown in a row. And as the Trojans get another stop and Leo makes another big play to McCree, this game's turning into an absolute bloodbath. One is able to find 1 for yet another touchdown on this game, as USC goes absolutely crazy behind Leo's 7 touchdowns to remain undefeated on the season as one of the best teams in the nation, where we head back to UCLA. Carson's going to start this game by finding Sir David, beating his man on the in route for over a gain of 30 to start this game off with a bang, where he's then going to find his slot receiver to put them inside the red zone for the 1st time. I need to go ahead and learn how to say his name, as he's going to get another touchdown right here, adding on to his impressive season. So by next video, I'll know how to say it. UCLA is going to get a great stop, and he's going to find Lowell right here to go ahead and set them up with yet another 1st and goal. He's going to drop back and then use his southpaw to find the tight end in the back of the end zone for yet another touchdown to give them a 14-point lead, where he's going to find Sir David in the flat to pick up another huge gain of over 20 yards to end the 1st quarter. And to start the 2nd, he's going to drop back on a 4th and 21 and find Sir David frying his man for another touchdown, followed by another Bruin stop. They're going to go ahead and try to extend this lead by 3 scores. He's going to go ahead and hit Lowell over the middle of the field for another big gain, and he's going to follow that up by finding Sir David yet again for his 3rd touchdown, as he's going to have a hat trick in the 1st half, and he's going to keep that momentum going as he's going to pick up a big gain on this drag route right here. Carson's going to drop back and find his slot receiver for yet another touchdown on this game, as UCLA is going to have over 30 points headed into halftime, but the scoring's not going to stop there, as Carson's going to drop back and find Lowell beating his man on the streak. He's going to beat him all the way down the sideline to give UCLA 40 in the 1st half. These 2 quarterbacks are really fighting for the best offenses in the nation, as UCLA is threatening to score 50 right here. Carson is going to go ahead and get the QBC, giving him another rushing touchdown, and to start the 3rd quarter, he's going to find Harden wide open in the flat. He's going to get a monster gain and get the Bruins all the way inside the 15-yard line. We're on a 1st and 10. Carson's going to find the tight end wide open over the middle of the field. The coach is going to go ahead and bench the starters, as UCLA scores over 60 points on the Gophers, headed into one of Leo's most important games against Penn State. Carson has already beat this Lions team, so now let's see if Leo can do the same. He's able to hit Hudson not once for a 1st down, but twice right here for a touchdown, as he's going to get smacked, but it's going to be enough to get them their first 7, and then he's going to find Hudson again on this verticals. He's going to pick up a big gain to get them back inside the red zone, where he's then going to find his number 1. Branch is going to take the drag route to set them up with a 1st and goal, where Leo's actually going to get sacked, fumbled. Leo's going to get hit as he tries to throw, and they're going to call this a fumble, and Penn State's going to take this all the way to the house, giving the Trojans the biggest deficit they've been down all season against the best defense they've played all season. season. So let's see how Leo will respond. He's able to hit his tight end McCree, and they're going to go ahead and get a lot of it back in one play, picking up a monster gain on the verticals pattern where he's then going to get sacked on a third down, and they're going to be forced to punt to end the half. So to start this third quarter, this corner route to Hudson is huge. They're going to pick up a first down on that 3rd and 19 to keep their hopes alive. Leo's going to go ahead and scramble to his right, trying to get as many yards as possible and complete this comeback. He's able to pick up about a gain of 20 yards with his legs, where he's then able to find McCree for another first down, where he's then going to find Hudson on the crosser to go ahead and only put them down 7. But Penn State's going to strike again, and then down 14, Leo's going to make a detrimental mistake, holding under pressure and throwing an interception, trying to force it to McCree over the middle of the field. And then Penn State's going to get another 7. So down 21 points with only 2 minutes left. It's looking dire. Leo's going to make a big play right here to his receiver and then use his legs to get another touchdown, and their defense is going to get another stop. So fighting until the very end, Leo's going to let it rip, and he's able to find the running back O'Neal. He's going to break a tackle and get all the way to the end zone to only put the Trojans down 7 points, but unfortunately they would just run out of time, and Leo's going to lose his first game of the season in a heartbreaker.